Ready, steady,
We're
go!
done. Oh, by the way, after that's what I remembered the other day, Alex, it has been a month since we last played this. You know, the last...
That's why I'm happy then. It's just like, that's why we're happy. We haven't played this godforsaken game.
You shouldn't be. We've got to keep doing it. Well, we're not playing. Fuck this. We had to scrap the audio to any fucker who cares. So we're dubbing it.
Yay!
Which is why we're not going to pay attention to the game and talk about other stuff.
Well, I'm going to try and pay attention because I was not the one who actually did the gameplay. I am kind of intrigued to see what happens. Not that I remember. I'm just sure there'll be a pretty light show with some explosions and maybe a character we're supposed to love dying.
The underwater levels in this video.
Ah, there we go. There'll be something.
And the space mission and the tank battalion missions in the next one.
Oh yes, I remember the main things that were touted to make me play this fucking game. Alex, there's a space mission. Oh.
And there's
Alex, there's a tank mission. And oh really? Oh, and there's also an underwater one. Where do I sign, sir? I was like, I play Battlefield. I'm
gonna say this again, Alex. When you said, "Oh, we play Ghosts," I was like, "Really? You don't want to play it?" You were like, "No, we'll play it." And now we're finishing it.
Oh,
I can't. I was about to swear and go, "For fuck's sake, how did that happen?" But I'm not even playing it because I played it at some point.
Oh, by the way, you're gonna have to excuse me randomly choking every so often.
Don't hit him with a stick.
That might stop the choking. In the fact, you might kill me.
It'll be worth it.
Oh well.
Oh no, that was you playing. I think this is when I'm taking the controller, and this is my mum's. Because this is when we played with my mum for a bit, didn't we? And I think this is her trying to play.
And we were all kind of sitting back, just like, mustn't laugh, mustn't.
Well, I think you were doing that, and I was just being a dickhead.
Well, she's your mother. You're allowed to. I'm in your house. If I start taking the piss, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Oof.
And then I think you gave it to my mum because my mum went, "Oh, I'll have a go," and you went, "Really?" And I was like, "Mum, do you really?" And then I think I've got it now.
Yeah, I see dexterity.
Because I've played this game before. I played it on Veteran. I love I've beat this game on Veteran. This game's got the. Did you play the original Modern Warfare game?
Mhm.
It's got that problem where the easy mode's really for. It's not got that one. It's got the I'm trying to think now.
There's easy,
no.
normal, veteran.
The phone's going. If it's work, I'm still not going in. Because I don't like them. Oh, I got a review the other day from work.
Oh.
I say a review. It was him basically saying like, "I'm not shit, but I could do better in everything if you're not, like that." And I went, "All right, but every problem is because I'm on the tills and not on the shop floor like I want to be." I'm like, I'm much better if you say, deal with this stuff in the warehouse and I'll deal with it rather than talk to people. I think anyone who has ever met me should know that I don't deal with people well.
No, why would you say such? I can't keep up this pretense. I understand.
I barely get on with my friends. Alex, get out.
It's like, I think that's my cue to leave. How far are we into the 2-hour-long recording?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. That's a record. That's a record. But oh dear.
Oh, anyway, sorry. I want to finish my point before I forget about the actual game. Oh yeah, I've covered that I don't give a shit about work. If I get fired, I get fired. Who gives a fuck? The other thing, it has the same thing as the first Call of Duty, where the easy mode isn't easy, which means Veteran's not that hard either. Like Recruit, you can still die. Like I played Modern Warfare on Recruit because I got it when I was like 10 or something.
You played through it because you wanted to see what happened, not for a challenge.
Yeah, no, but even on Recruit, it wasn't that. Yeah, I remember getting really confused at that point. I knifed him. I was like, "Wait, what?"
You took a knife to the spinal cord and nothing happened.
Yeah, no, but the Recruit difficulty is not even ridiculously easy. I mean, it is for gamers, but in general, you can still die from a few bullets. But,
yeah.
And then Veteran, it had the thing where the easiest difficulty wasn't really easy, which meant every time it upped the difficulty, it didn't up it that much. So on Veteran, it wasn't that bad. This has that thing. So on the actual Veteran difficulty, it's not really that much different than playing it on regular. Except just a bit slower, because you're just going to be a bit more... I think I made a... Okay, no. No.
Cover.
Here's a point in this game. I want to make this point. Why the fuck does the smoke rise with you? Because you crouch to make sure the snow doesn't... The smoke doesn't choke you, but you just go upstairs and fine. But
it's almost like they put a filter over your vision, Asa. It's almost like they cut corners.
No, but it's like if you stand up, you start choking.
Weird.
And your tail starts dropping.
You've got your own personal smoke bubble.
Yeah, it's a bit...
Did you actually try and shoot people that were working on this station? Asa, you evil human being.
To be fair, in Call of Duty, anyone that's foreign is an enemy. So
shoot the brown people and shoot the Russians. I'm pretty sure that's the.
Yeah, I mean, they mixed up a bit this time by having one American enemy, didn't they? The burly white dude that they stole from us.
Yeah. They kidnapped burly white dude.
I say from us. We're not Americans. We don't give a shit. I don't even know what's happening anymore. I know the last mission ended, the one before this one, with the submarine rising out of the water and we just happened to be on top of it.
There was actually, this is old news, but there was a situation of this happening in the States, where one of their nuclear submarines rose up out of the ocean in the Atlantic and basically knocked over and capsized an American fishing trawler, killing everyone on board. Now, the ocean is a big fucking place. And people are looking around going, who do we blame? We have to have someone to blame. Rabble, rabble, rabble. And you're like...
The submarine.
The odds of this happening are millions to one. This is such an unlikely event. You can't blame anybody. The ocean's a big fucking place. It was almost like the time for these people to die. It's unbelievably unfortunate. It's terrible for the people involved. But I don't believe anyone should be blamed. I just think that's a horrendous accident. But it's just funny how the Americans were like, we have to blame somebody, when I just think it's one of those things.
What was the submarine that came up?
It was a military class, big.
Were they all Americans?
Yes.
American boat, American submarine.
Yeah.
I thought the idea. Sorry, I'm not saying I like the idea of this, but I have this in my head now because I always look at the fucking stupid thing of this. In that the captain coming up and going, "What have we done?" And then his lieutenant going, "You fucking dented it." How are we going to explain that? There's people dead over it, but I've got to deal with the paperwork, you lazy idiot.
This thing's worth millions of dollars.
You think they managed to unboil an egg?
Oh God, I haven't read about it.
Oh no, but no, I'm gonna.
I saw a title and was like, what?
I'm gonna redo this because I had this idea. Right, I have this idea of a scientist, and he's got to be German, and he's called Frederick, right? And when he's young, his parents go, "Is he boiled egg?" And he goes, "Thank your father," and he undoes, he breaks the egg, and he goes, "He's not running. Do it again. Unboils the egg." Like, you can't unboil the egg, Frederick. Was? I've been making my life mission to unboil the egg. Gets all his degrees in that, and then just goes, "I have done it. I have unboiled the egg. Do it again. I have done it. Now what?"
My life's work. My life's work.
Yeah. Now I can make scrambled egg instead now. I don't know what's happened anymore. Oh, I died.
Something exploded, which I think is the general gist of how you die in this game. Either somebody clubs you with
I think I don't fuck up the second time, but there is at the end of this video I die like 3 times in a row because I'm not paying attention to the quick time event. I didn't edit it out because I can't be arsed.
Oh, fair dues. I think we just want to finish the game. Look at the structure itself. It's bent at a bajillion different angles. It's on fire. It's being fired upon by the look of it. Yet you can still work all this machinery.
Yeah, that the reason I died the first one, because I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't see the green line, and I didn't realise it had to go up and down. Yeah, so I've forgotten why we're here, and I don't think
customary running through exploding building scene.
I like that every other guy seems to be affected by it, and your guy's kind of like, fucking what, mate?
Man up, bitches!
Oh no, we're not gonna make it! How the fuck did that heli manage to get that rope to dangle off there?
Whoa!
Ghosts!
Okay, don't get me wrong, that is kind of cool, but it's also kind of shite.
Piece of shit. I'm gonna play Pokemon.
Really?
Let's finish it.
Which one?
Ruby, the new one. I don't know if I got
you lured the Federation fleet away.
Yeah, you give people your opinion on this. I don't care anymore. I'm still going to comment on it. I'm just going to play the game as well.
Really doesn't help. I can't see because of this awful thing we call the sun. The sun? What is this thing?
Oh, doesn't help at all.
Ah, I can see. I'll tell you, I had a brown pants moment actually when I was biking over here. Like I said, it was winds.
I really thought you were going to say I saw a brown person. Like, guys, you'll never believe it.
I'm from the south, remember? Yeah. I'm from Rochester, where they used to, it wasn't an anomaly to see one of them. I moved up here, and one of the very first things I noticed was like, everyone's fucking white. All of them are white. This is weird.
This is the underwater level. I didn't read while we're here, and I don't think anyone cares. The sharks, you get to be underwater. Apparently, oxygen isn't an issue.
I was about to say, nobody appears to be exhaling. When you're scuba diving, you exhale and you see all the bubbles go everywhere. And not at the moment, apparently.
Oh no, they've got gills, haven't they? The ghosts.
Oh wait, yeah, there are a few, but nowhere near as much as there probably should be. Oh look, shark.
This is one of the things where this mission's actually pretty good for the veteran because you've got to be quite accurate. It's like an actual skill bit. This is because the enemies are all 3D around you. It's got the verticality thing without the bollocks of Advanced Warfare.
Without space.
It's got space later.
Yeah, no.
The game controls are exactly the same for space as well as underwater. Makes sense. I'm just saying.
Oh look, enemies.
Oh,
so seeing as you're playing Pokemon,
I don't have a water type Pokemon. I've got a fire gym next.
Oh, you're fucked, aren't you?
I've got a grass, a bug, and a flying type. And another bug type.
Your best option is your flying type, but even then you're in trouble.
It really is. Swallow, you can do it.
What's your favourite Pokemon of all time?
All time. It's not one of the originals.
Really? I'm surprised.
I love a lot of the originals. I can probably name pretty much all the originals. You
just lowered the difficulty.
No, that was when we were like, want to get this finished, because when we did this when we actually had the recording of the audio, you were like, this is going to take forever. I went, yeah, I don't care anymore. We just lower the difficulty. Then you were just like, yes, well done. You wanted to play on regular, I wanted to play on hard, and then because I forgot how much this game was terrible. No, I like this game purely because I kind of just thought this is like them admitting that they don't know what's going on. They're like, yeah, no one cares anymore. Nobody who works here cares, so fuck it, we won't bother anymore.
And now you're trying to stab next gen fish.
This is current. This is last gen. This is on the 360.
Oh yeah, I forget. Oops.
It was on the one as well, but I didn't buy it. I bought this before I got my Xbox One. I'll let you get a little harpoon gun though, but I find it a bit that it's a fully automatic harpoon gun.
There are weapons that work perfectly fine underwater.
It literally looks like a harpoon though, not just like an underwater. I know there are weapons that work underwater because what the fuck's he doing? Cover Alex, explain how shit it looks.
When the cat's away, the mice will play. It really does look grim though. So this is the part where I would ask anybody in the comments to say their favourite Pokemon just to make things interesting.
What?
Seeing as Ace won't answer me.
No, I'm trying to think for the generations, because I can't. The thing is that my opinion is swayed by the anime, because I do watch that. It's why in Pokemon games I usually go for what is actually on Ash's Pokemon teams if I've already watched the anime before when I replay a game.
As somebody who didn't really watch the anime that religiously,
you sad person.
My favourite Pokemon is and always will be Squirtle.
Squirtle. Well, not even Blastoise or anything, is it? Squirtle.
Squirtle was my favourite and everything he turned out to be.
Watching them all grow up.
Yes. Like War Turtle. I remember the first time Squirtle evolved for me and I was like, holy fucking shit, he's a badass.
The thing, I'll answer in a minute. I think I'm going to say my favourite Pokemon is Oshawott, even though you don't know what that one looks like.
Ooh, no, I don't.
It's an otter.
Why?
Because it's funny, and it's got in the anime, it's got a shell that repels electric type attacks, and it's awesome. Oh,
okay.
It's a comedy. It's just comedy Pokemon in the end. He always has one that just messes around and doesn't really do what it's told properly. It's always funny.
Well, yeah. Then you've got Slowpoke and other bits and other comedy Pokemon.
Yeah. But like
Psyduck and other.
The thing about Pokemon Ruby, which is this one, because this is a remake of the 3rd gen.
Mm.
It's honestly my favourite Pokemon game, but it's got my least favourite Pokemon lineup. I get stabbed twice there before I remembered it was a quick time event. I was like, oh yeah, there's a button prompt.
You just took a knife to what looked like the face, and then somehow you're still perfectly fine.
It was only twice, Alex. I would like to use Rock Smash, thank you. Yeah, I don't understand why. I never liked them, but Poison type Pokemon are always the best ones to have in the game. There's oddly no reason for this. It's just that they do a load of damage.
I never went for any of that. I only played Pokemon when I was quite young, and so it was like hit him once, kill him in one go.
Did you do that bitch tactic where you only use Squirtle?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I just went roll out Blastoise, one hit everything, bring on the next guy. I was in trouble when I ran out of the ability I wanted to use. Like I could only use it like 10 times. And I'm like, no, I can't one hit people anymore.
It's a general tactic to just most people that do speed runs of Pokemon just use one Pokemon.
I would never do such a thing. I did that. That's all. I did all of that.
I never did. I did it once just to prove to myself that I wonder if you could do it, and I did it. I thought, oh, this is really fucking easy.
Well, it's not necessarily easy. It's just really fast. Because you can get countered by other gyms.
Yeah, in the original game, there wasn't even in the original game it wasn't that bad, because if you leveled up Charmander with every single thing you fought, you could just do your normal attacks and just not take that much, because there was no super effective attacks back at you. I don't know where the fuck we are. We're underwater somewhere.
Yeah, I've not been paying too much attention. Wow, you got shaken up so much the door fell off.
Rusted, Alex. I should never throw up on the car. Jesus Christ.
What happened to you then?
I have no idea. Apparently, though, we've got to get in that lighthouse. He's doing a bang-up job, though. He's showing us where all the ships are.
Where the hell is this?
I don't know! It's an empty lighthouse as well. All there are is stairs in it. I mean, I understand why lighthouses will have a lot of stairs, because to get up them, but they should have something else in it as well.
I half expect to see, like, Davy Jones or the Kraken any second. Oh, look, you pulled some gear out of your arse.
We got it. What was it? Who cares? It went boom.
If you knew it was going to do that, surely you'd take cover, you fuckwits.
We're taking cover, but the problem is the cover is falling apart.
Ooh.
I don't understand why there's loads of bubbles either.
So, he dead? Oh, for fuck's sake, he's not dead.
We never die. We never die.
We never die. We never die.
I'm gonna stop playing this. Although I'm still probably gonna try and talk about Pokemon because it's more interesting.
No, we need to. No, I don't do it. No. I didn't realize how hungry I was.
Fine. Do you like the Xbox One? Because you've got it now.
Yes. I was a little bit put off initially because the system is so clunky.
My voice is going to sound like shit through the audio because I'm sitting here, so everyone's going to get their left ear deafened by me. Well, not deafened, but...
Yeah, and they get to listen to me instead, which I'm sure they will love. But
no one cares. No one. Well, actually, I was going to say...
not many people watch, do they?
I was going to say nobody watches this channel. That's not entirely true. There's about 8 people now that actually fucking watch it. Hello, 8 people.
Yeah. Ooh!
Ow.
Took a car to the face, brushed it off.
It's fine.
Whoa, what the hell are they?
It's the swarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is me going, oh, there's a few of them.
There's quite a few. Better lock and load.
I'm trying to think if it's better to record this live or dub it. I mean, because this game's so terrible that it doesn't really matter anyway.
I think if it's a game we can't stand, or if I can't get here, then dubbing it's probably a good way to go.
Dubbing's not bad though, because it's just good because you can explain. I mean, if any of us knew the plot, we could be talking about that. But we can't even say it's a bad plot because it just doesn't seem to be there.
I'll say it's a bad plot because I can't remember anything about it.
Yeah, but
at all.
Yeah, but there was like that cutscene, and we still have no idea what the fuck's happening.
You blew up a ship. I don't know who was in the ship. Might have been a Smurf.
Ha! Didn't stab me in the face this time.
Didn't get shot either. I'm waiting for space battles and tank battalions.
That's next video.
No.
This is the underwater level, Alex. There's sharks in a minute. I think I'm sure I die a couple of times, maybe once. Oh, them bullets.
Gun sounds weird.
I like how the bullets drop rather than like quite fast, rather than just going off to the side. They just kind of go, we're just going to act like regular bullets.
Have they said what the next Call of Duty is going to be yet?
No, not. They probably have. I just haven't paid attention.
See, has it got to the point with you? Because I'm back at the point where I'm like, go back to World War II, make a really, really fucking. Good
I wouldn't mind if I wouldn't mind if a game made like I wouldn't mind. I really wanted to do like a World War One game because they've never done that before. I mean, I know the guns are limited, but it would just be a really cool.
The thing with World War One is the gameplay would be so limited. It would literally be wait for the whistle, stand up, walk out of the trench, charge the enemy.
Yeah, but I don't mean like just a crappy shoot 'em up game. I mean if they did like an actual game that has a story in it, but with combat as well. You could do it, probably.
But the gameplay wouldn't vary at all.
No, well, I mean no, because you could do it.
You
could do it like a semi-stealth mission as well if you're behind enemy lines and stuff like that. I mean, actually have it as a game mechanic, not like the Call of Duty. Just follow the AI whenever their stealth missions are. Follow the AI. I'm trying to think how it would work, but I prefer it because everything's done too much. Like this near future thing. I do quite like the near future thing, but
it's been done to death now.
I don't think it really has. Advanced Warfare was the only one I felt like was proper futuristic. Because this game is near future, but it doesn't feel near future enough, other than it's just kind of alternate timeline kind of bollocks.
That's a big joke.
I think I tried to shoot one just because I'm like, because you're like, you've got guns, shoot the shark. So I'm like, they don't die, and you're like, oh, I'm sure they will. So I was like, fucking fine, and then I shoot one and I die. I can't remember if I do that or if that's what I did on my veteran one. I'm sure they fucking die if you shot them with a bullet.
I would go with more than one bullet.
Yeah.
Shot them with several bullets, maybe. But
look at him. Look at him with them flippers. What? Where did them dead guys up there come from?
Looks like that scene out of the Titanic. There's a particular bit when it goes back into the ship when it's sinking, and there's a woman in a flowing dress.
Yeah.
In the hall, just floating there, underneath a great big glass.
Oh yeah, this is quite funny. This is just what the fuck moment. Wait for it. Wait for
3, 2, 1. Yeah!
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure this is you or my mum saying, oh, yeah, try and shoot it. It's like, you can't try it. I'm like, fine. And the game's sort of that's something I don't mind. The game's programmed to basically go, no, fucking do it the way we want you to. I don't mind it sometimes. It's like, we want you to swim through that sneakily. It's like, well, fine. I think games that do it do it your way usually lose focus and are just a bit shit. Like the Assassin's Creed went that way for a bit.
Which one are you thinking of?
Any of them. Be stealthy like you want, or just charge through like a nut assassin. Right?
Like a nutcase.
And to be fair, I went through as a nutcase rather than the one you're supposed to be, just 'cause it's easier. So that's how they work.
See the thing, alright then, to flip it on its head, because there have been so many Assassin's Creed games out. You said Assassin's Creed 3 was your favourite.
One off. I think Brotherhood is actually my favourite.
See, Brotherhood's my favourite, followed very, very closely by the very first Assassin's Creed game.
I think the thing is, Assassin's Creed game is one I really like and fondly think of, but I think it's one of the hardest to replay just because it's following the script. Oh, it's just that there's not really much variation, but it was great for a first game of the series. But then,
it was awesome.
Then they made it better, I think, by adding the extra stuff, but still making it Assassins. And then in Brotherhood, it lost its appeal, but it was still the Assassin appeal. But it was quite fun to have your own eventually interns working for you. And then I liked Revelations just because it finished off Ezio's story. I didn't know where I was going there. And then, but apart from that, it wasn't great. But I just liked the fact that you followed it. I liked Assassin's Creed 3 because it had a good story and nice gameplay. I liked the free running through the forest and all that. And then I liked Assassin's Creed 4. This is a weird thing with me. So I'm getting pissed off at Assassin's Creed because I'm annoyed about the games coming out every year.
Yeah, it's one of those series where you're just like, no,
please stop.
On, make a good one. I don't care if it takes 2 years, 3 years. Make a damn good one, and we'll remember it and we'll love it.
But
don't try and do Call of Duty.
I think they should just finish it.
What, you think that should be it?
They should end it. Yeah, otherwise you don't get any new fucking games. And proof, Xbox One, what new games are coming out this year? Shadow of Mordor, Watch Dogs.
Which did very well.
I think
Watch Dogs crashed and burned.
Watch Dogs was shit. But the thing is, I think they tried to basically leech off Assassin's Creed, but modern day, didn't they?
Something along those lines, yeah.
I mean, they had the hacking, but that was a piece of shit. So who gives a fuck? I'm looking at my games. Sunset Overdrive.
Didn't do very well.
Didn't it actually?
It didn't do very well in Europe. It did well in the States. It was panned in Europe.
I liked it. I wouldn't say it was a great.
Would you call yourself a closet American?
No. I wouldn't say that I loved it, but I liked it because it was trying to be something new, and it's got good gameplay. As with Zero Punctuation, it's a pretty decent game if you mute the video. I'm trying to look at my fucking Xbox games without fucking moving the things around.
Far Cry 4.
That's just Far Cry 3 Plus. I think I do like it, but I think it was just there was no point to making it.
Dragon Age Inquisition.
No, I didn't like that at all. Because
I thought you loved it.
No, I said I hated it.
Maybe it's Reese who loved it.
I hated the ending. It had a really good first half. I adored it up until like the 2/3 mark, and then it just went shit. It had that kind of syndrome where someone has a great idea, but they have no idea how they should end it. I think Mass Effect 3.
Suffered from that, yeah.
No, the thing is, people didn't like it, and I think it suffered from it, but more the fact that they rushed the ending rather than they didn't know what they wanted to end it like. Because I think they wanted to end it just with like a big "you save the day" kind of feel after everything you've done, but I think they just rushed it.
They bollocksed it, is what they did.
I didn't hate it, and I hated the original one, like because they originally just basically said, "and you win the day" without any explanation, and then they did the aftermath explanation, which was okay.
No, I really was left with a sour taste in my mouth after Mass Effect.
Did you play them all?
I played 2. I didn't play 1. I played.
The thing is, though,
I played 2 and 3. Although, if I had the option, if they all came out together, see, this is where you're saying, I need new games for this new console. I'm here going, if they brought out Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3.
I think I want like the bringing out Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel. I want them. No, I mean I want games. I like games to be remade for the new game for the new consoles because I like replaying my old games because like I said, I've not sold any of them. Hence my 70 Xbox 360 games.
Yeah.
And then going back. For
those who can't see, I'm looking at a wall of games and TV series and memorabilia, which will be worth a fortune in a few years.
I'm spinning around.
I think this is me.
Is it? Oh, it could be. I can't remember. I can't remember this mission, so it could be.
I remember dicking about with the pistol and the knife, like.
Alright, it could
so
be.
I think it's me.
I don't actually remember this part of the.
Oh yeah, it was me because I went, ooh, missiles! Ooh, yay, missiles, yay! And I get screwed and I give it to you a bit later on.
But I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't mind games being like essentially remade in HD, you know, the HD remakes and all that. What I don't like is when games it's the next in a game series and it's just the same game.
And it rehashes.
Yeah.
So what you don't want is a game pretending to be next gen, pretending to be new, when all it is HD varnishing.
The thing is, Assassin's Creed Unity looks good and blah.
It looked as shit, but it was buggy as hell.
Yeah, it's a piece of shit. I'm gonna get the next Assassin's Creed, but I'm not gonna get it straight away. I'm gonna wait for it to get cheaper because this Assassin's Creed Unity is already 20 quid and it's been like 2 months.
Yeah, I got it for £22.
I mean, I got it for the £38, so the Amazon price. But I'm not gonna. I'm kind of fed up of buying games brand new. I love buying games brand new because I like having them, and people are like, "You save money," and I'm like, "Yeah, but I like playing them now." But I'm getting to that thing where you kind of get let down so much. I'm only ever going to buy games that are brand new if they're like an entirely new game series from someone. The thing about Call of Duty is that I don't mind buying that. I got Advanced Warfare for £30. Because I got it because it was 30. It was 30 something pound, like 38 maybe. But if you bought like 30 quid worth of shopping, you got like £8 off or something, or £10 off. And so my mum bought some shopping. I went, fuck it, I'll have it. And I played the campaign, and I was like, I actually enjoyed this campaign. At least, but again, it was one of the things. Advanced Warfare at least tried to be different. Call of Duty Ghosts pretended they were trying to be different. They didn't do anything.
See, I wouldn't mind doing Advanced Warfare next, but I think you would probably stab me, wouldn't you? Purely because it's got what's his face in it?
Oh, that guy. Yeah, I know what you mean. From House of Cards.
Yeah, from House. I love him.
It's on Netflix, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
You should probably fucking watch it.
It's unbelievable. I'm here. It's season 3 is coming out in.
I need to watch Orange Is the New Black as well. My mum's just finished it.
It's brilliant.
I'm watching Lie to Me at the minute though.
Lie to Me is very, very good as well. Lie to Me is brilliant, but it's not in the same league as House of Cards or Orange Is the New Black. They're both fucking amazing.
In the video, in the second, how far are we in? And let's watch the audio's still going. Yeah, it's fine. On the next video, I get a couple of collectibles because I'm kind of like, well, fuck it, I'm playing by myself. So I look in a few rooms and go, ooh, collectible, and I grab it. Like fucking achievement, guys. Oh yeah,
this is me because I think I cock it up because it was like, take a picture of the missiles, and I thought I was recording because it's flashing.
Oh yeah,
it's flashing red, and I'm like, look, there are the missiles. And
no, you didn't fuck it up, but you just took your ages to remember that you were meant to take the picture. I went, Alex, it's not. I went, Alex, press the button. And you were like, what? Oh yeah.
I was just like, but the thing is, it's in the bottom right corner, recording. I'm like, I've got this footage. Look at these missiles. And it's like, now take a picture. I'm like,
what?
I've got video of it. Surely that picture.
It has to be black and white as well. What?
We are the ghosts. We need pictures in black and white. See, yeah, it is me, because I'm here dicking about, probably touting some rubbish with the pistol, like.
I think I deleted the audio, but I don't. We're not going to use it, so.
Oh, I'm sure it was comedy gold, eh? So what are you doing?
It was you and my mum talking about loads of shit, and I was just playing the game mostly.
Oh yeah, and I was here like, wow, these screens are bulletproof. Wow, look at this. Oh, these ones aren't. It would die.
That's funny to
Piece
watch.
Of shit.
That's actually funny to watch. I don't know. I don't think it matters dubbing stuff, to be honest. The only times you'll ever get it, I think the only times when recording live is an issue is when you die, because you get that proper moment where you just kind of go fuck you, and I do that a lot in my. I don't think I've died up in Saints Row yet properly. I want to finish that as well.
You've been getting through it, haven't you?
As soon as Tyler left, I got really far in.
As soon as Tyler buggered off, I ground.
I'm not bitter that he bought an Xbox One or anything. I didn't finish it, and he said he would. Alex the screen. Alex. Oh yeah. Alex the screen.
Use the
screen.
Oh yes. I'm paying attention. Yes.
To be fair, I died. Gonna warn. There's a quick time event later on, and I died like 3 times in a row. And then I give the controller to you, and you do it because you actually paid attention to the fucking screen. I think.
Oh really?
Try the Pepsi.
Oh yeah, sure.
Cheers, bud. It wasn't I mean, you didn't.
Oh.
Oh Jesus Christ, Bigby. Pepsi Max. Pepsi Max. Shoot them in the face.
They managed to stand there for a good 3 seconds. Oh yeah, I remember this. I'm like, pistol. Pistol looks fucking badass.
I remember though, I like this campaign, and I think the reason I like it is because I was just there going, they've really just given up now.
They're taking the piss.
Well, I think basically what they've done is they go, no one cares about the story. We'll just give them places to shoot at for anyone that wants to. And then every so often, space. People like space, right?
Yeah.
There's loads to do there. Spacey things.
Kevin Spacey things.
Yeah, so, but Advanced Warfare wasn't that bad, I don't think. Like, I wouldn't say it was amazing, but at least it had some kind of a story. Although I'm probably gonna replay that and go, wait, no, it doesn't.
We could do Let's not finish it.
I was going to say, do we want to do Let's Not Finish, or do we want to do another... The thing about, I don't mind doing these, but I think if we do them, it's better if I just record them. And
then we talk over them.
Yeah, like, say, if I say, if you like... Oh, come over, sir. I think it's better if I do it with a Let's Not Finish as well. It just depends. If we say we're going to do a Let's Play on it, I'll just record, 3 parts solid, and then we can just do a couple of them, and then the third if we get really bored.
Oh yeah, this bit screwed me 3 times.
This is a hard bit, actually.
I was like, okay, I'll hock a grenade over there.
I get it. People were saying about how not people, but the people that made this, Activision and Treyarch, were saying about how they've tried to basically bring the best of both games into this, and what they've done is they made the graphics worse, and the gameplay. Well, the gameplay's fun in the single player.
It is still 360. You do have to remember it is still a 360 game.
Xbox One as well. Was that for both?
Yeah, but we did the recording on a 360.
Yeah, but surely then the graphics should just be not great, but still at least. I say this, graphics don't bother me, but I hate it when a game is. It really throws me off when the game's graphics are worse than the previous games. I'm not for graphics, but Jesus, don't make a worse game.
Oh yeah, there we go. I just get fucking owned again. But
that's what gets me.
I understand what you're saying. It's really.
It puts me off.
It's
not happen often.
You really do have to work to make a shitty looking game these days.
That's what I mean. I'm not bothered about a shitty looking game as long as that's what it is consistently. But I find it a bit odd when you make a sequel to a game and then its graphics don't look as good as the previous one. It's like, well, what the fuck?
Here we go. I'll tout something that
don't.
That a lot of people say. I didn't realise that guy on the floor was just putting round after round into me.
I think I go Alex.
But
this could be me,
graphics aren't everything. I mean, just look at Minecraft.
No, I don't know. I'm just saying I don't. I'd rather a game look shit but actually have good gameplay. I'm just saying I find it a very off-putting thing where if you play the previous game and it looks okay and you're like, oh right, and you go to the next one and there's bits of it that look worse than the last one. It's just like, wait, what?
So Minecraft 2 is going to be only 4-bit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You know what I mean? It's a bit of a. But no.
This bit. I got so bored. I was like, shotgun time, and you were like, you've made a terrible mistake. I was like, really? They can't be that bad, and.
Oh yeah.
Went, guns off!
This is definitely you playing.
Bang! And
he didn't die!
I was like, what? Bang! Bang! Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm a bit pissed off about that. It's the graphics war between the Xbox One and the PS4.
I know what you mean. It's got to that point where you're just like, oh, shut the fuck up.
But that's the thing. It's like with Assassin's Creed, they lowered the frame rate down to the resolution to 900 by something,
so it could run on
the Xbox One better.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, why don't you just release the PS4 version that is at 1080, and then the Xbox One and the 900? I don't think many people would care because not many people buy both anyway.
Mm.
I mean, no, some people will. So some people will be like, I want to play on 1080, and those people deserve to be kicked as hard as they fucking get by their parents. Fucking happy with what you've fucking got.
The thing that's basically created the massive fanboy war of I like this, I like that. It's because you've obviously bought one of them,
and you can't
afford to buy the other one, so you have to stand next to your crony.
You can tell it's me as well because I nearly shot a teammate.
Yeah, you've got to stand next to your console.
Yeah, I do that a lot when I'm playing by myself. But not on purpose. But I'll go and be like,
just randomly shoot your friends, and then it says friendly fire will not be tolerated.
I think in the tank mission I blew up 2 tanks.
Oh, you fucking.
And then it just say friendly fire will not be tolerated. Like, well, 1 tank's just collateral damage. 2, you're going wrong there, soldier.
That's one thing. When one of the very first proper console games I played was Halo Combat Evolved, and I didn't even own the console. I played it at a demo at PC World, and I always used to jump in a Warthog, get on the main machine gun and mow down my own Marines, and they would all start coming to kill me, like, Master Chief's gone rogue, Master Chief's gone rogue, get him, and they would kill me because I'd be dreadful.
That guy's fine. Takes a few shots to the arse.
He's got a bulletproof arse. LMG. Looks like he's got a pair of balls as a magazine.
I think I got rid of it straight away because I didn't like the reload. Fuck.
You've got the lurgy now.
That's fine, as long as I don't have to go to work. To be fair,
I'm frustrated that I've got that bloody phone call. I bet you it'll... If it's like, come and work tomorrow, then sweet. If it's like, come and work now, I'm going to be pissed.
Well, yeah. Well, the best thing is it's trying to just ring you home. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Like I said, because my boss is...
You're an idiot.
Yeah, he's a spammer.
I want a new job, and I don't really care what it is.
I'll have your job. I'll do both. Although saying that, I don't want to work with the deputy manager that told me that...
He's not working there anymore.
Oh, is he gone?
Yeah.
The Indian bloke?
Yeah.
How do I sign?
They're not got any more jobs. They said that they're overstaffed at the minute.
Fuck.
That's why, well, the Ryan's proper nice. Like, he was saying all the things I'm not great in. He's like, I'm not being a dick, but the people in charge said there's too many people and I'm trying to make it so they haven't got a reason to fire anyone. I said, that's fine. But then in my head, I'm kind of like, I'm going to try, but if I do get fired, I'm not going to be that pissed off because I don't really like it. I mean, I know the point is not to like it, but I'm a bit annoyed that the hours aren't even at least slightly consistent.
Yeah, I had this conversation with my boss, and like I said to you on Facebook, I was like, I've got 10 hours this week. That's fucking atrocious. I've got 10 hours. Next week, how many have I got? I've got 37. It's like, makes no bloody sense.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm only going for the 20 hours, so now I'm actually at the 18, but it's like, well, the week before that, it was like 40. So I'm a bit like, to be fair, I only wanted the part-time job. I just wanted originally I just wanted the 8 hours a week. Now I'm happy with 16, but for the love of God, can't it just be that? It's this thing though, isn't it, where because it saves them money, they hire part-time people and ask them to do full-time.
Yeah.
The dickheads.
Yep.
The thing is, I can't really imagine it saving them that much money, because like they must make a ridiculous amount in the whole overall head offices and everything. It can't save them much.
Put it this way, I earn minimum wage.
Aye.
And I'm pretty sure I probably reckon you make more than we do. Do you know how much you take in a day? Any ideas at all?
I absolutely do not pay attention to that. Even if I'm in the room, I'm like, don't care, I want to go home.
Really? You've got no clue?
I don't care.
I just want to try and compare them, because we, as a store, probably on a good day, say on Friday or Saturday, we'll take about 3-4 grand.
You probably will make more. I'm sure on a good day we've made 5 before.
Well, there you go. Difference being, we do really well if we manage to make one sale that's worth a couple of £100, whereas you get loads and loads of transactions where they're only about £7 or £8, but loads of them.
You do active selling, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I have to start doing that now.
Really? You have to kind of stand up and go, could you buy this, this and this?
I don't do that. That's just something at the till. I was like, would you want one of those? And they're like, no, like, I don't care.
We don't just active sell. Well, we do have to. We have to go, all the items at the front here go down to half price. We've got a 15% discount in February, and if you leave us your email, you get 10% off your next order. And somehow we've got to crowbar all that in, and whilst going, did you find everything you wanted? Is this the right size? You feel like such a fucking spanner because you've got a group of like 10, 15 people queuing up, and you've got to do it to all of them. And if you don't, you get a fucking bollocking.
No, but that's what I don't get, because I've been told I should do that more. And what I said is I've started now because you said that that's what you want. And if you're giving me money, I don't give a shit if I just say, do you want this?
Mm.
And he said, well, the reason we want you to do it more is so people feel like that they're being offered everything. And I just looked at. He said, well, don't you like it when people start actually acting nice to you? I was like, no, I hate the human element. I'm really brutally honest to my boss. I was like, no, I hate the human element. And when people start talking to me, I want to leave. He just looked at me and I was like, sorry, but it's the truth. I'm like, my days here are numbered. But either way, I'm not lying. I fucking hate it when people start trying to sell me shit I don't want. I want to fucking punch them.
I don't particularly like upselling either, and I've had this conversation with not my manager, because he's actually quite a people person and a bit of a perv, but he's a bit of a people person, and he gets.
Where does Alex work?
Yeah,
speaking to the mic.
I'll say it louder, right? Well, no, I won't name names, but he gets really close to a couple of.
How far are we in? Jesus Christ! 15 minutes left. And then we get the next part.
Yeah. But he gets quite close to a couple of the women who work with us. And let me put it this way. There are times where I'm just like, dude, that's crossing a line. If they wanted to go and report you, they could. Literally, there have been times where I was like...
Mate, let's make sure we know what we're actually doing this time.
Oh, okay. Our worst fears are confirmed. Okay.
Ba, 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 ba.
So the Federation... have actually managed to reverse engineer the space missile thingy.
Yeah, rather than just nicking the one they had originally, they managed to make more, I think. That's a weirdly shaped cloud. It's as if it was the Ghost logo.
Oh, look, a belly chopper.
I call it a jellycopter.
BFG, man, BFG. I wonder if anybody will get that reference.
Right, moving on. Right, you were saying about your boss being a perv.
It really... There have been a couple of times where I haven't said this to
What's his name? I'll link in the video.
No, you fucking won't.
And
I won't tell you his name.
I can go to your shop and ask for the manager, I suppose.
Yes, you could.
What's your name, sir? It's this. Cheers, bud. And then Alex, you're just looking at me like, oh god.
Well, no, I've had this conversation with the women. I've had the conversation with the girls that he said. I went, do you ever feel that he goes over the top? And they go, no, we give it to him back just as hard. I was like, but
he likes that.
Well, no, my response was just like, I mean, if you wanted to kick him off, you really fucking could, because that's really quite intrusive. And they're like, oh yeah, well we're all right with that. And I was like, all it takes is for one of you not to be all right with that, and we get a new manager.
Please.
Not that I said that, but it was just like, oh, that's a really fine line. I'd be really careful. I don't think he is. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
it weirds me out a little bit, because there are times when it's me, the manager, and one of the other female members of staff, and he will be hitting on and perving on this female member, and I'll be there like feeling like awkward third wheel, like, please can I go home? This is really, really creepy. Please can I leave? Just to kind of quite bluntly go.
Sun's gone away.
Yo. Yeah, I'm cheering at the sun going. God.
Now. Now, it was a thing that we just got a performance review, and he was basically just saying, you're not bad, but you need to basically improve on pretty much everything. Just try and boot top, so they don't have any reason to get rid of you. And I was like, well, I just went fair enough. He kept saying, I'm not being mean. I said, I know you aren't, because you're the manager, and they tell you what to do, and you got to fucking do it, or you don't get paid. So I don't give a shit. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah. He was actually, like, I think, because again, I think he expects people to act as human beings, and as I don't act like one, I'm like, yeah. He's like, you're not offended at all? I'm like, no. He's like, why? I'm on £5 an hour. I don't give a shit about this place. I'm not literally, but you know, I mean, I'm on just over £5 an hour.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm going to be 21 soon, so it takes a minuscule jump. Yay.
Minuscule.
Well, it jumps from 5-something.
513 to 650. It's quite a big jump when you go percentage-wise.
Yeah, I guess.
I think I said that to someone. I said, like, he's on more than me, and someone said, it's only £1. I was like, well, that wouldn't matter if he was on 80 quid and I was on 79, but it's 5 and 6, it's a big difference.
Yeah.
You know,
oh, this is the cutscene where you were like,
I die. Well,
what's going
no,
on?
do you know what happens? First 2 times, I'm not looking at the screen, so I just don't see the prompt in a second. So we have to watch this like 4 times, so I'm not just going to watch
it. And I was like, hey, so give me the controller. Give me the controller.
I think you said, Asa, do you think you're doing? I went, no, here you go. I was like, I don't do it. I'm not paying attention.
Not computing. But no, I genuinely enjoy working where I work. As much as I bash on my boss, he's a good laugh. I enjoy working and closing with him. I don't think I don't get on with anybody. I get on with everyone.
No,
I'm quite happy.
It's not my work. I get on with everyone, but like the people in charge are trying to, like the people in charge.
Yeah, the head office.
They're being all like trying to make everything as picture perfect. So he's got to deal with it, and he's not happy about it, obviously.
Yeah, well, he's the guy on the ground that's got to make people unhappy.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. But it's just it was like the active selling, because he says, "Do you not like doing it?" I said, "No, I don't like doing it." I said, "I'll do it, but you can't expect me to enjoy it." Because I'm because it's me. I'm brutally honest.
I've had this
I could be the best. I could have the best job in the world, and I'd still be like, I'll be a piece of shit about it.
I've had this same conversation with my deputy manager, Dory, who I really do get on with. I feel if there was a problem, I wouldn't go to my manager. I'd go to my deputy manager because she pretty much runs the place. But she said, Alex, you're not really getting enough people's emails address. You need to get people's emails address. I was like, well, yeah, you do realise when we get their email address, we spam their inbox full of rubbish. And she goes, yeah, but we have to do it. We have to do it. I went, well, one, I would find that unbelievably irritating.
I mean,
and 2, we don't lie, but we kind of fib to get these emails. We go, would you like to leave your email for a 10% discount? And generally, the answer is no. They see right through it and go, "You're going to spam my email address." But every so often, you get somebody that goes, "Yeah, sure, here it is."
It's attempt number 2.
That's attempt number 3.
Is it? I'm not one.
It's attempt number 3.
Really?
And
I didn't. I just saw it respark. And it's happening again.
But
if it's attempt number 3, they think this is the last time I fuck up.
Yeah.
You have to watch this one more time, people.
Oh well. Snooze you lose. But the thing is, bang. But yeah, I'm on minimum wage. If I were to go look for another job elsewhere, I would most likely be on minimum wage again. I like the people I work with. It's close to home.
No, that's fine. No,
it's covered. It ticks all the boxes. It's good.
That's. I mean, no, but it's just it. Actually, I was gonna say I don't care, and I don't like people. But it's just when it's just this thing is like active selling, and he says, "Do you know why we do active selling?" And I went, "Well, I assume it's to make more money, even though I assume it doesn't work." And he looked at me. I was like, "People decide if they want it before you ask. People will look at it, and if they want it, they'll buy it. They know it's 99p. It's not like we don't put the price, and they'll be like, "Oh, how much is this?" It's like it's fucking 99p.
Well, with you, yeah.
That's what I know. I understand active selling and they have the deals, but you don't tell how much people are to try and get them to go, "Oh, how much is it?" And then they'll go, "Oh, I might consider that."
That's pretty much how we do it.
Yeah, but that actually has at least a point, even if it is a piece of shit.
Well, it depends. Yeah.
Because it was at the minute we've got loads of polos. I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And it is polos, but I'm just going to say there's loads of them, and it's like your target is 10. I got 8, and they don't expect you to reach your target. It's just basically to make you try more, you know. But I got 8, and 7 of those were people who just basically instantly saw them and went, "I'll have one." One of them was someone that kind of went, "Oh, I didn't see that." And all it was me pointing out, it wasn't to do with me, it was to do with me just going, "Would you want one?" And them looking down and going, "Ooh, I'll have one." No one's going to buy something they don't want.
The thing is, your job is to work the till and to restock shelves. And now
my job isn't to restock shelves.
And now to upsell.
My job isn't to restock shelves now.
Oh, really?
Although I've been told that to do some more front stacking, which is a piece of shit. And annoyed me because it was like, you got to do more stuff around the shop. I'm like, I'm on the tills. He's like, yeah, you got to work around the shop as well. I said, do you know how much it would annoy me if I went to the tills and it was somebody who was on the tills working next to the tills, not on the tills? Because they've got to walk round. We've got to walk round to the front if we're working behind the tills. It would annoy me if I went to the top and then I was like, well, where is there for someone? And there's someone going, "Oh, you're over there."
How old is the girl with the glasses?
Sophie.
Yeah.
She's a year 19.
Really? Yeah.
Younger than us.
Yeah, and every time I go in, I go, "Surely you should be at school." Is the thought that goes through my head. It's like, surely you should be at school. And yeah.
But no, it's just one of them.
Oof.
Yeah, I think we actually did it that time, didn't we?
Yes.
I say we. But it was but it was trying to. 10 minutes. Is the audio going? I'm not doing this again. That's the thing. I'm just gonna leave it blank if it fucks up.
Well, that's a hardcore Star Wars-esque gas mask.
Oh my god, it's fucking.
All hail the mighty laser! Firing my laser.
I have a gun. Hit him with it.
Yeah. I have a fully automatic assault rifle.
But
I'm going to use it as a club.
He said, but he was saying, "Do you know why we do that?" And I said, "Well, I assume it's to make more money, even though I don't think it works." And he's like, "Well, it's to show people you're actually interested in what they want." I'm like, "Well, we're not. We're not offering them a range. We're offering them one thing."
That's the thing. Where I work,
at least you have a range.
We have to walk around the store. We've got to work the till. We've got to restock. We've got to keep the place tidy, and also we have to serve customers. And that can be awkward as hell, because even yesterday, not yesterday, the day before rather, when I went in, there was a bloke with his son looking at backpacks. And I walk up, "Can I help you there?" He said, you look like you're interested in backpacks. He goes, "Yeah, can you fit my son out with one, please?" I was like, I can help you make an educated decision on what to go for, but we don't fit these backpacks. They come in a set size.
Yeah. And
you can try them on. And he goes, "Well, your website says you fit them." And I went,
"Well,
I've not been trained to do this. I can't stand by and say you have a fully certified fitted mountain house backpack. I can't stand by that. I can help you make an educated decision, and I can give you information on the backpack, but I've not been told that we fit these things." And he goes, "Well, maybe you should find someone who does know how to fit them." And I was just like,
"Maybe you should piss off, sir."
Well, I didn't say that. I just went, "Okay then, I'll go get someone who can help you." And I went straight to Dory, the deputy manager. I went, there's a guy at the backpacks being quite gruff. Apparently we fit backpacks. He went, well, no, we don't fit backpacks. We offer advice on backpacks. And I went, yeah. According to our website, we fit backpacks. And whilst she goes to deal with RC customer number 1, I'm there at the till, looking through the website like, where the fuck does it say we fit? Where does it say we fit backpacks? And I was there for like 10 minutes, like scrolling through the website, like, there's nothing here saying we fit backpacks. And he eventually picks one for his son who's doing a D.A.V. And he comes to the till and I go, did you find everything you wanted? He goes, yes, your manager was very, very helpful. And I'm like, oh, good for you. He leaves, and my manager comes over and goes, did you find anything? There's fucking nothing. She's like, I knew it. I was like, yeah, tosser. What website was he looking at?
Yeah, but but it's just funny about if people, because he was saying that, but no, it was really funny when he said, well, if you go to a shop, do you prefer if you go back if they're rude? I said, well, not if they're rude, but I've never really been to a shop where someone's been outright of a bastard who's working there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I have, but it's been like one person who's basically been bollocked by someone pretty much straight away, which has always been a pleasure to watch, to be honest.
Yeah.
But he says, well, don't you like friendly service? I went, to be perfectly honest, no. It annoys me when someone's being overly friendly. It's too American. And he just looked at me and I went, it really angers me. When I go to a shop, I want to buy something. And I want to buy what I want to buy, and I don't want to be pressured into buying something else. He just looked at me, I was like, people don't like being pressured into buying something they don't want. You start offering people loads. If you offer someone like something, and they don't want it, then no one cares. You offer them a second thing after that, they're like, well, I've just said I don't want anything else. And some places ask you to offer one thing after the other, don't they?
Yeah, and I've
really annoys
I've
me.
had to do that, and it really does annoy me, because what you're meant to do is you're meant to go, the item's here, get a reduction when you buy something else. No, okay, thank you. Cool.
That's fine, yeah, that's what I mean.
If you leave us, and then I have to say after that, and if you leave us your email, you get 10%. No, I'm fine. Okay. We also have, it's just like
that would really make me like just get. I mean, I'd just be like,
there have been times when after it's all gone through, and the guy's looking at me like, why the fuck did you list all that? I clearly don't give a fuck, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. I think
I've said to someone before, because you meant to just say, well, you meant to say, sorry, I'm just trying to be helpful, like as a scripted thing we're meant to be saying. I literally said, there's cameras up there that and they're watching me, and someone went, oh. He went, I understand.
I have been quite blunt with customers, and it's very nice when you meet a customer who's actually fucking human. It's very nice when you can just go, yeah, mate, I'm really sorry. This product is fucked. I really do apologise. We'll replace it as soon as we can. Are we going to be cool? And every so often you'll get the one guy who will be like, yeah, thank you very much, mate. We're cool. I'll see you in a second. And it's really nice. You have a genuine sort of thing. We're like, okay, we fucked up. I'm sorry. I'll sort it. Be right back. You come back, you sort it. But every so often you get one, and I'm sorry, this comes as a visualisation of a woman who's being a right bitch. And he was just like, I'm really sorry. We've cocked up. And said, well, it's not good enough. I'm like,
what do you want?
I can fix it. I can do X, Y, Z. Still, it shouldn't have happened in the first place. I'm offering you a solution. Why you're still having a go?
I've had because you meant to say, oh, I'm really sorry, aren't you? And that. I mean, I've started saying it now, but recently I was like, because when I first started, I kind of didn't. I was like, oh, yeah, I've been like, I'm sorry this happened, but I've never been like, I'm sorry that that I've been, that it's been our fault. Because I'm like, I hate it when you go to. I don't hate it, but I feel really honestly bad, and I think it's people that employ people to actually say it are dickheads when. You go to a shop and you say, oh, can I return this because this is this? And they're like, oh, I'm really sorry. And it's like, well, it's not your fucking fault, is it? You work here.
Oh, no, you get customers that are pretty sweet that will come in like that. Well,
no, I'm like that as well. If someone says, I'm sorry, I'm like, well, it's not your fault, is it? So, you know what I mean? It's like
there have been times when customers have come in and go, I've seen this on the website, I really, really like it. Do you have it in this size? And it'll be like, oh, crap, I'm sorry, I'm not sure that we do. I will check in the back for you. Absolutely, I knew it wasn't there, but I was just doing it so it looked like I'd covered all the bases.
No, I think we're done.
Hey!
We'll finish this in a sec.
Oh.